Hello YouTubers, this is Nick from Geekydom, and guess what I have? The Oculus Quest. Well, YouTubers, I recorded that video last week and I did not have any means of editing it, and I didn't get it out on that evening, which was Wednesday after work. I didn't have any, my machine was dead. And so it sat until I have my machine back in order again to get this one out. So I just slid it in there. Anyways, I don't do unboxings, so I'm not like, that's not what I do. I like to talk about the technology. I like to talk about virtual reality. I like to talk about geeky stuff. So forgive me on that. So this video is a Oculus perspective on the Quest and the technology and where it stands and how it relates to kind of the development of VR since the Kickstarter campaign that started in 2012. I was the original Kickstarter backer for the Oculus, and I have the development kit, which looks like this. This is the first one. Look at this. Oops. Anyways, this is a flat panel, 7-inch panel that's in here. The lenses were Fresnel lenses, and this was what we all kind of waited for. The early Kickstarters. We're so excited to get these because, number one, we could do some development. I wanted to do some exploration and creating environments and to see what that was like. But I mean, understand that this guy here had a screen resolution of 640 by 800 per eye. 640 pixels by 800 pixels per eye. So this is it. This is the SDK1, the very first one that came out. When the CV1 first came out, the first release of the Oculus Rift, they gave me my first one, and I was extremely grateful. That was, I didn't think they were going to do that, and I got it. So I have a Kickstarter edition of the Oculus Rift. That one will stay with me, and I'll just pass that one down to my son or something like that, and it'll just go into the virtual reality museum. Well, no, I don't have a museum. So, but to kind of put things in perspective on that technology, that was what, 6 years ago? But this is what is needed to get everybody on board. Now, even with the very first SDK, you still required a high-end PC in order to run that. Now, it didn't require the fancy video cards, but still, you had to have a PC, and you had to have a modern video card during that time period to run it. So this is what we wanted. If you just take away the PC component, and they only released this thing with its capabilities on its own built-in computer, and never introduced any type of gameplay other than this. This is, to me, what the...
I'm not sure.
Thank you, my computer's talking. This to me is like I would have been completely satisfied playing games that are optimized for this processor. So this to me is where Oculus is starting, and people can afford this. It doesn't require anything but the unit itself and a smartphone and a Wi-Fi connector to get it started. So that is amazing. If Palmer Luckey didn't initiate the Kickstarter campaign and to utilize the existing technology, the cell phone technology that he discovered could actually be applied for VR, we wouldn't be where we are. We wouldn't have a VR headset in our hands. We wouldn't have this wireless version. And I'm happy that we have what we have. I'm happy for this system. And I'm thrilled to be able to play the games. I just wanted to talk about just where we were 6 years ago, what the excitement was about, and where we are now with this wonderful wireless system. and just who knows where we're going to be in another 6 years. Okay, now to all your all you questers and future questers out there, here's to a year of fun gaming and exploration that just has never been able to be accomplished in this way before. And I really hope everyone here has a great time. And you don't need to have a glass of wine. You can have a glass of water, or you can just breathe in air. So anyways, this is to Quest and Questers and VR and virtual reality. That's good. Can you guess, or do you know what movie the graphic image behind me is from? Guess and write in the comments what movie you think that's from, and we'll see how much of a geek you are. I know some of you will recognize it right off the bat. A lot of people who are my age will probably recognize it right off the bat, but I'm really curious about some of you younger folks. So yes, what movie is the image behind me from? All right, quest on, guys.